Handler, as always, welcome back to the show.
So happy to be here. I just love it here.
It's good energy, right? It's good energy out here.
Absolutely.
Congrats. You just had 2 sold-out shows at the Beacon here in New York City.
I missed you. I was hoping you would come, but you didn't. You blew me off, as usual.
This is even better because I'm closer to you here.
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I just wanted to see you in person, yeah. I can't wait. I'm going to check out the tour. But I wanted to ask you, if you don't mind, I hate doing this on live television, but there's some headlines that happened to you over the summer, and I was thinking maybe bringing them up and seeing if you don't mind, are they true or what's your story behind them?
I love headlines. Yeah.
I don't know if they're gossip or what's going on.
Right, me neither. I mean, I can't wait to hear them. Let's start.
All right, well, this says, Chelsea Handler's threesome with masseuse led to Ted Harbert romance, and I was very turned on by her.
Okay, well, I have to tell the truth because I'm incapable of anything else. So that one was tricky because I did Andy Cohen's radio show, and by the time I left the studio, I had already forgotten I had done it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, we do interviews all the time, and during that interview, he had asked me if I had any threesomes, and I like to, again, tell my personal history as if it's my own only personal history. Yeah. And I always forget there are other people involved in my stories. So I was walking...
In this case, 2 other people.
Yeah. So I was walking to lunch the next day, and I had a new Apple phone, and it was blowing up, and I couldn't understand how to work it, and I was like, just stop, stop, stop. And then it was a text from my ex-boyfriend, Ted Harbert, who is, a very dear friend of mine, and said, that was not cool, please don't do that again. Some things are better left private. Wow. And I was like, wow, that's a pretty stern email to be getting from my ex-boyfriend. And I was like, what's he talking about? And then I was like, did I say something? And then I Googled myself.
Oh, no. Don't ever do
that. And every email was like, Chelsea Handler breaks up with Ted Harbert because of masseuse, threesome with masseuse. So I really want to clarify, I want to go on the record that is not why our relationship ended.
That's not why.
No, we did have a lot of threesomes, and while that's private, it's already out there. So I'm going to double down on that and just say that we didn't break up because I left him for the masseuse. That didn't happen.
You think that's why he's upset? You think that's why he's mad at? He's saying with stern email, he's like, I just want you to tell the truth. We had other problems.
But what? But you know Ted Harbert. I thought it gave... So many people came up to me. He was your boss at some point.
I know.
So many people came up to me and they're like, wow, that gave Ted Harbert a lot of street cred. Who knew he was having threesomes? So I just want to say he was.
Oh, my gosh. Stop saying that. Now I'm getting an email, by the way.
No, but I love Ted Harbert. I love you if you're watching. Hopefully not.
Ted, I love you, too. We kept it a twosome. We kept it a twosome. We kept it a twosome. All right, how about this headline?
I love you, Ted.
We do. How about this headline? Chelsea Handler reveals she's dating mystery man who's full of love and positivity. Ooh.
That was also a mistake. I posted a photo with so I have a summer place that I like to go in Spain, and down underneath the house or below the house, there's a bar, and the bartender became a very close friend of mine for obvious reasons. And
bartenders do.
We spent a lot of time together, and so he became my baby, and I called him baby, and we were very affectionate with each other because there he is. Oh, there he is. Look how cute he is.
This is my baby. He's full of love and positivity, and his body is my wonderland. I love my baby, and now I go back to work.
That's right. And so bye-bye, baby. And now baby's famous. Look at him. Look at baby.
So you call him baby, but not because he's baby. He's just...
Not because he's my baby, because I love people who bring drinks to me. Baby, then you're my baby.
That's a great way.
Yes.
That's a great way of putting it.
It's like, baby, I kissed him on the lips. Every time he brought me a drink, I was like, mwah, thank you, Just happiness,
Happy,
really.
Baby, yeah. Can we talk about the stand-up tour? It's going through December.
I'm coming everywhere, you guys, because you know what I love? Stand-up.
You do?
I do. I love it so much. I took a break, and I came back like 2 specials ago, and I just can't get enough of it. So I just love performing and telling my stories. They're so ridiculous, my stories.
They're my favorite.
I have a great story this time about Andrew Cuomo. I almost had a threesome with him, but it didn't quite
No,
pan out.
that's not. You're gonna get in trouble.
No, I'm not gonna get in trouble because it's true. And not the threesome part.
That was the part I'm concerned about.
No, we didn't have a threesome. We didn't even have a twosome, but I was trying to drum up some business with him. Anyway. That was when he was, cool and fun and like leading our nation in a time where we were dehydrated for leadership. So, but that didn't come to fruition. But I have some good stories in my stand-up that it gives me a lot of joy to share them because the only person who comes out looking really stupid is me. You know what I mean? Everybody else doesn't come out looking badly, I don't think.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But
I mean, look at Ted Herbert. He's having threesomes,
No, stop saying that.
I got rid of my Apple Watch so he can't text me again.
I wanted to, since the last time you've been on the show, you guest hosted on The Daily Show, and I gotta say, you were phenomenal. It was such a great job.
Thank you, I loved it.
People loved it. You got great, because you know what you're doing, you're smart, you're funny, you're quick, you're sharp, and it got great headlines, and I go, this is such a perfect fit, and I go, man, when are they making the move? When is Chelsea Handler taking over Daily Show?
Oh, well, what I will say about that is that I think we are in a very important cultural moment, with women dominating culture. We have,
I agree.
the two highest grossing tour. I mean, look at Taylor Swift. She's like our president now, I'm like, Taylor Swift is ruling the universe. Beyonce, the two highest grossing tours of the summer are women.
Yes.
The highest grossing movie of the year, the highest grossing movie of the year was directed by a woman about women, Barbie. And you look at Coco Gauff and how many people are watching her win her very first Grand Slam versus watching the man who broke every record and is breaking them. And
women.
And just the way that women are showing up for each other. You look at women's soccer, it's more watched than men's soccer right now. You look at women's volleyball, 92,000 people showed up at a women's volleyball game indoors. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think as, and anybody in a position of power should respect the fact that we are in a moment where women are finally dominating in the way that they deserve to be. And whether it's me or not, they should hire a woman.
Yeah.
So,
I think.
Wouldn't you guys all like to see a woman behind a desk?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think especially
Yeah.
with the election coming up, I think it would be great to have a woman in late night to talk about.
And women have been so underserved that when we're represented, we show up in droves for each other.
Yeah.
We go and men show up for us too.
Yeah.
So this is a pivotal moment in our culture, and I always want to be very respectful of that.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you, and congratulations on everything, and thank you for coming here. I want to talk to you more. Chelsea Handler, everybody, for tickets to her Little Big Bitch tour, go to chelseahandler.com. We're doing something fun with Chelsea after the break. Stick around.
Hey, hey.